And how's it going, everybody? It is Skullzi here with the latest and the greatest gaming news. The news that I'm going to be breaking down today has to do with a recent announcement from Bethesda Softworks indicating that they will have some sort of presence at the Game Awards this year. There isn't a ton of information that we can take away from this announcement, however a lot of people in the community have been bringing this to my attention, so I decided to do a video on this announcement, as well as speculate on what Bethesda would most likely end up showcasing at the Game Awards later on this week. Because tomorrow is Monday, the Game Awards is less than a week away, so now is the best time than ever to do this video. Remember that the Game Awards takes place this Thursday, December 12th from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll actually be live streaming the Game Awards just like I did last year. It was a ton of fun, so be sure to be over at the channel by 8 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday night to hang out with the community for the pre-show. I'll be live streaming the entire event up until the very end, and then we'll discuss what our favorite things were and how the show was and stuff like that. But anyway, back to today's video. On November 25th, about 2 weeks ago, the official Twitter account for The Elder Scrolls Online tweeted this announcement. The last battle in your year-long adventure is here. Tune into the Game Awards on December 12th to see the third and final installment of the hashtag Season of the Dragon cinematic trailers. Now, while this tweet is solely for The Elder Scrolls Online and its newest content, it does confirm that Bethesda will definitely be at the Game Awards in some capacity, thus increasing the likelihood that we could possibly see another trailer from a different studio, and obviously a lot of people would love to see something about Starfield or The Elder Scrolls 6 from Bethesda Game Studios. And although I believe it would greatly be in Bethesda's best interest to actually show something, some kind of trailer, a teaser, anything at all involving Starfield or The Elder Scrolls 6, I don't think the chances of this happening are very high at all. But don't lose hope quite yet, because there is plenty of evidence that Bethesda could show something Starfield related sooner than you might think. First of all, I don't believe we will get anything from Bethesda Game Studios at the Game Awards this year. Although it would be in their best interests, chances are pretty slim. Bethesda Game Studios didn't show anything at the Game Awards last year. Not only that, they didn't even show a trailer for Starfield or The Elder Scrolls 6 at E3 2019 either. If they were going to show any kind of trailer or teaser or anything at all for Starfield this year, it would have been back at E3 when there was a larger audience paying attention to everything. And it seems to be Bethesda's MO to only show one trailer at the Game Awards each year, and last year's trailer was for Rage 2, which launched about a half a year later in May of 2019 this year. And seeing how we already know that we're going to get another Elder Scrolls Online cinematic trailer at the Game Awards this year, evidence shows that that will most likely be the only trailer we actually see from Bethesda at the Game Awards. And on top of all of that, even if Bethesda broke their normal routine and dropped another trailer at the Game Awards, and to go even further, if this second trailer did end up being from Bethesda Game Studios, the cold hard truth is, as bad as we'd like to see something involving Starfield or The Elder Scrolls 6, this second trailer would almost certainly have to do with Fallout 76's Wastelanders future content. And if not Fallout 76, then The Elder Scrolls Blades would most likely be the next thing, seeing as The Elder Scrolls Legends was most likely laid to rest, so that Blades would be the prime focus for The Elder Scrolls mobile content. This puts any potential Starfield trailer behind Fallout 76 Wastelanders and The Elder Scrolls Blades on the potential announcement list. And as I have always said, it would be silly to expect anything at all involving The Elder Scrolls 6 until long after Starfield has been released. So I hate to be a hype killer here, but don't expect anything from Bethesda Game Studios at the Game Awards 2019. I'd rather we hold our hype to realistic expectations so we don't end up getting let down if our expectations are not met. But as I said, don't worry, all hope is not lost, because Bethesda Game Studios are planning to release some sort of trailer at some point soon. Because a couple videos ago, I broke down a Bethesda Game Studios job posting that proved they are currently working on at least one major announcement trailer that will feature gameplay. However, this job posting was posted only a couple weeks before the Game Awards, so the trailer in question most likely will have nothing to do with the Game Awards at all, but instead E3 2020 or the time leading up until E3, as Bethesda has previously stated that it generally takes them like 6 months to fully plan and prepare for events as big as E3. And that video editing job posting for a new announcement trailer was posted about 6 weeks prior to when E3 2020 would take place, so that right there seems like a big piece of evidence. So even though E3 is much farther away than the Game Awards this year, at least now we have a solid window of time in which we can expect to see a Starfield gameplay trailer from Bethesda Game Studios. But that's it for today's video. As always, I want to know what you have to say about all of this. Be sure to let me know what you think we're going to see from Bethesda at the Game Awards 2019 down in the comments below, and if your comment wins the internet and make it featured in a future video. If you enjoy the content, be sure to like the video and subscribe and turn notifications on if you want to stay in the know when it comes to the latest gaming news. Follow me over on Twitter for the latest channel updates. Come over to the community Discord chat server where there is always an awesome and active conversation and some speculation taking place. Be sure to check out the official Skullzi merchandise site over on Loot Drop on Teespring to help support the channel by getting some awesome Skullzi merch. And if you want to have your hand in providing future content and getting access to unique and awesome awards, then consider subscribing to the community over on Patreon or joining the channel here on YouTube as an exclusive channel member. Links for all of these awesome things are down in the description below. And as always, thank you for watching. Be sure to tune in next time when the #1 gamer of the year of 2019 was you.
It just works.